All right, happy Tuesday morning to everybody.
It's Tuesday.
It's actually still Saturday here. We're obviously got the same backdrop as we did yesterday.
No, this is all different. This is today.
We live in WinStar now. We never leave. We just never leave.
It does seem like that for some people if you watch enough.
I know, it's true. Well, it's our closest casino. What do you expect?
It's true.
But anyway, yeah, we're filming all the daily tips while we're here because we're this is a few
And
times
rarely
that
do
we're
we have a
behind.
chance to do them together, you know?
That's true. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. All right. Today's tip was actually something that came up on yesterday's, and if you didn't watch that, make sure you go watch that one because it's all about the player's card and why you should use it.
And remember to like, share, subscribe.
Oh, we didn't say that on the last one, did we?
We should say that right now.
Like, share, subscribe.
There we go.
If you're new here, you know what to do. All right. So today's tip is all about tracking your coin in and coin out. Why would you do that? So let's talk about it now. As always, guys, if you are new here, we certainly want to welcome you to the Gamble Smart channel. We do these kind of daily gambling tips every single day of the week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. So like we said earlier, subscribe, thumbs up, ring that bell for notification. We tend to go live without any notice because we are lazy about scheduling these things in advance.
And sometimes the moment just hits us.
It just hits. We're like, let's go live while we're here.
So definitely hit that bell.
So the important thing, what we're talking about today is why should you track your coin in and coin out? And
why is it important?
Yeah, why would you do that? It's like, who cares? You know, right? Actually, you probably don't. Anybody that's gambled long enough has completely lost track of where they are. I'm looking at you out there because I know you exist because I've certainly do it. I do it in a certain casino visit. I'm like, did I have 500 in my wallet or 600? And you pull it out, I only have 500.
Only have 500.
It's hard to keep track because you're putting money in, you're taking it out. And so this is kind of a double thing here. So the first thing is you really should always be aware of how much money you have. And if you're not, you need to start putting steps in place, whether you put some in the lockbox. Do you have that with you? No, we don't have one.
We don't.
You told me to bring it.
Next time I told you to bring it. Next time we'll be bringing those.
So we have the time lock boxes, so maybe that's a good way to keep track of your money. But you should always be aware, every time you get up from a machine, maybe do a check and see what you ended up with after you finish with that machine. But the other thing that we're going to talk about is why would you want to look like quarterly or something about.
Now, I did this last year. It was a personal challenge to myself. I didn't really share it that much, but what I was doing was I was tracking all of my win-losses off every property I went to. My personal goal for last year was to be positive at every casino, every property. So MGM, Caesars, WinStar, all that. And I was positive at every single one of them. Not because of the way I was playing, because I was very aware of it. I was actually watching my win-loss. After every trip, I would be looking and see, okay, am I ahead? Okay, I'm ahead. Now maybe I don't gamble as heavy next time at that property.
Right.
Or be very aware of cashing out more so that you're able to track that. And that gives you an idea of where you are for the year. If you're down over all the properties, it's definitely time to take a little bit of a break.
That's right. Yeah. And don't feel afraid to do that. I mean, it's tough, especially if you've, let's say at the beginning of the year. I mean, I know last year I was hitting it really well. The first part of the year I was just doing really well, and it kind of started to go downhill afterwards, and that's why I stopped and said I got to take a break.
Yep.
I got to do something a little bit different. But if you don't look at that information and look where you are, you're never going to know. And it's probably worse than you think.
It's a great reference tool
is.
that gets ignored a lot.
It does. It does. So be aware of your win-loss. Decide to take that break. And we're not talking about like a break from machines. We're talking about
the
casino
break.
breaks.
Yeah.
Like spend 2 months not going to a casino. Save up your money or still go with the same budget or whatever.
Too.
Yeah, you could. That's true.
It's possible you're going to see your offers go up.
They're like, where have you been? Where have you been? Come back.
You have a nice little chunk to get started on again.
That's true. Very true. All right, guys, so that's your tip for today. We'll see you tomorrow, which will be in the next 5 minutes for us. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, and remember, gamble smart.
Gamble safe, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Is it just me? Are we recording?
Huh?
Is it just me, or did a lot of security just show up in this room?
Just because the guy didn't pay his bill.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
That's to the right of that security.
Oh, okay.
He refused to pay it. It was like $60 or something.
Why would you refuse? Oh,
and they came up to him like, do you have an ID? He's like, no. He's like, you don't have a driver's license at all? No.
What are you doing in here?
I mean, it's like, of course he has it. He doesn't want to give it up. He knows his rights.
Really bad.
So they're having to babysit him until he comes up with the money. All right. Well, I guess we should do the tip.
Yeah, we should do the tip.